Hi there, thank you for watching Second Mate. Today I want to show you how to get the best out of Leela Zero on your computer. To do that we will be using a piece of software called Arena. It is an UCI client that has got a graphical interface so you can play chess on the board rather than have to type in commands all the time. You can of course choose any piece of software that you want, but in this case I'm going to show you a little bit about how to use Arena. Now if we pop into the main screen here, and then so this is Arena started up. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to install Leela Zero, and once you have installed it, so what you can do is if you search on Google for Leela Chess Zero, you will get to a GitHub site, and here you can from here you can download and look at the various installation instructions. There are some instructions online as well from ChessBase and how to install Leela in ChessBase, and there's lots of information on here. So if we go in back here, we should be able to find, according to this, it should be Leela Chess releases. So there is no releases on this particular page, but we can easily click here, and once we're in here we can then download either the Linux, Mac or a Windows client. Now notice there are two different ones for Windows. One is with a GPU and one is for a CPU version. The GPU version is one that you will want to use if you have a very good graphics card in your computer. Once you've installed that, we can go to I've put it on my under apps LZ0, and you'll get a lot of files. What you won't get is this file here called weights. You'll notice that I have also downloaded a couple of others, but you won't get this weights file. That one you're going to have to go to the LZ0 main page, and under networks here you can then find the various networks. Now there's quite a few of these. Notice the ELO rating, by the way, is extremely high. This is not the real ELO rating. This is purely a rating that they use internally with Leela, but it's a good value to take note of, because you can use this regardless of how strong your computer is, how much CPU power and how strong your network card is, to find a version of the network that will be competitive for you. Once you download this, you'll need to explode it. Now under Windows you're going to need something like 7-zip or 9-zip to uncompress it. 9-zip is free from the Windows Store. Once you have that file inside your Leela Zero folder, you'll need to rename it to be weights.txt, and now you can either run LZ0exe or you can run a command for the GPU setup, which if I find my notepad here, which looks like this. So we say -- full tuner. This will take about half an hour or so to run. So, but once all of that is set up, and you have to do this every time you change the network that you are using, or the brain that you're using. But once you've done that for the first time, you can then go into Arena, and under engines we can install a new engine, and here I've already found LZ0, so we just open that, and it's always going to be a UCI engine, and then we can start Leela. Now we can start a new game, which is just simply clicking here, and I'll set it up to be a 5-minute blitz game. I'm not going to play the entire game, I'm just going to show you. Sorry. So now, as you can see from the clock, Leela is thinking, and we are going to go into a King's Indian, I believe. There we are. So I could now play this game on blitz, or I could choose in one of the levels here. I can do a tournament game in 15 minutes. I can do 40 moves in half an hour, 40 moves in an hour and 20, or in 40 moves in an hour and 20, or I can choose various options here. So, but you'll notice though with Leela that yes, she will likely play a different variation depending on the time control she is given, but she'll keep playing the same opening against you if you choose the same opening every time. So the way then, if you want to practice, let's say I didn't want to practice the King's Indian here, what I can do is I've already prepared a Benoni defense against my beloved London system. So I've created this PGN, I've stored it in my LZ0 folder. So now what I can do in Arena, I can go to PGN, open, and you find the folder where your file is stored. You click on the Benoni in this case, and then you just load it. So it will just say game's not saved, so you don't want to save that in this case. Now all we need to do is we need to set the time control. We move through the moves, and then I'll make the final move, and then on the little wheel here I click to start Leela, and she will start playing this particular variation. Now I've never met this particular move, so that's quite interesting. I could potentially take there. It looks like a free pawn in blitz to me. Notice that the pawn on d5 is protected already. Okay, knight would just need to come back here, and I'm up what looks like a clean pawn. She's trying to do that, and I'll just protect it with e4. Now this is how you can then choose to whatever opening you want. You can then play this against Leela, and remember, the more time you give her, the stronger she will get. You can also play down to bullet time control and everything else in Arena. The other thing I wanted to show you is let's just click on this so that we're back into the stand position. Now we can set up a position in Leela. Let's say you wanted to practice something like 2 bishops against a lone king. So we can clear the board, we can put a couple of bishops and a king, and then we can put a black king. Notice you'll just right click to get the black color of the particular piece you're working with. So we now say okay. I've still done this as a 5-minute game, but with this you can practice anything. You can practice pawn endgames, you can practice, in this case, 2 bishop endgames, knight and bishop, which I'm not going to show you because I am pretty bad at that particular one, but I can show you this one where the idea is obviously to first centralize the king. And notice now, as soon as I make a move, Leela will immediately start thinking. Then the next thing to do would be to centralize the bishops. So that bishop was in or the king was in the way of that bishop, so now I can move the bishop down here, get it centralized, and since Leela is giving me the ability to keep her on the first rank here, of course that is what I'm going to be doing. So now I can go there. This will prevent her from going up there because of the bishop. So now I just need to make sure that my king is there, and if I go there, she's gonna have to go there. So in this case, what I want her to do is I want to go there, and then we can go there, and checkmate. Simple, isn't it? So, but you can easily practice anything you want with this. And remember, if the stronger the engine, obviously the more resistance she's going to get. I'm just giving you a quick demo here of some of the opportunities that you have with that way. This is going to be fun. So yes, that's what I wanted to show you, a little bit about how you can get the best out of Leela Chess Zero at home. You won't get this with the demo website, and if you go to the article I showed you on ChessBase, then you can also install her under ChessBase and analyze with her at the very strongest level using that. So, but what I would recommend then you do is you have one that you keep updating with the very latest network for your analysis, and then you have another folder that you keep Leela in with the network that you like to play against. So one for analysis and one to play against. I think that would benefit you the most. So there we are. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, if you like it, that helps a lot. And if you want to get notification about new videos coming out, then click the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.